the root of all evil, because today people don't have any faith. Jesus said, when he comes, will there be any faith in the world? So if there is no faith, he cannot have, if you don't have faith, you cannot be rescued. The kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hid in a field, that the which man hath found, he hideth, and for thereof goeth and selleth all that he hath, and buyeth that field. Matthew 13:44. But for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding eternal weight of glory. 2 Corinthians 4:17. For what is a man advantage if he gains the whole world and loses himself, or be cast away? Luke 9:25. Our loving Creator, Jesus, does not expect us to give up anything that is good for us. He is ready to bless us with everything we need. The centerpiece of discipleship is unity. Those that they all may be one, as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they may be also be that they also may be one in us. And the world may believe that thou hast sent me. John 17:2. Unity is what he prayed for his disciples before he entered the Garden of Gethsemane. He did not pray for himself, but he was praying for his disciples, who will be soon exposed to the devil. And the multitude of them that believed was of one heart and one mind. Neither said any of them that aught of the things which possessed was his own, but they are all things common. And with great power gave the apostles the witness of the resurrection of the Lord Jesus, and great grace was upon them all. Neither was there any among them that lacked. For as many as were possessions of lands, of houses, or sold them, lands or houses, sold them, brought the price of the things that were sold, and laid down at the feet of the disciples. And the disciples divided them according to their needs. And one named as Barnabas, he was a Levite in the country of Cyprus. He sold all he has and brought the money and laid at the feet of the disciples. The pupils were one with one accord, and they considered the possession as common. What an incredible answer to the prayer of Jesus. Nobody can believe that all can become one. Yes, one can become when we become selfless in love in Jesus. The same thing will happen in future. People will see that all these things are going to be burned, and they will collect the money and will distribute for the needy. Love is the center of the discipleship. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love. Revelation 2:4. The first love between lovers is very ardent and binding. 1 Corinthians 13 gives a vivid picture of love. Charity suffereth long and is kind, and charity envieth not. Charity wanteth not itself, and not beautify, and puffeth up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, and endure all things. Matthew 16:24. Then said Jesus unto the disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. John 13:34-35 says, A new commandment I have given unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that you also love one another. But this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if you have love for one another. John 5:8 says, Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit. So shall ye be my disciples. The great example of the greatest teacher of the world has ever seen. As I have loved you, that you also love one another, he gave his very life for us. He practiced it by washing the feet of his disciples and set an example for them. Jesus did not say a harsh word against people who were persecuting him at the cross and set an example for patient endurance. Instead, cursing them, he prayed for them and then said, Jesus, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing. The transformed and born again disciples. The apostles differed widely in the habits of and disposition. There were the publicans, Levi, Matthew, and the fiery zealot Simon, the uncompromising hater of the authority of the Rome, and the generous, impulsive Peter, and the mean-spirited Judas, Thomas, true-hearted yet timid and fearful Philip, slow to heart, and inclined to doubt, and ambitious, outspoken sons of Zebedee with their brethren. All these people have completely changed and they have become new people. The Great Commission for the disciples. When Jesus had ended the instruction to the disciples, he gathered the little band close about him, and kneeling in the midst of them, and laying his hands upon their heads, he offered a prayer, dedicating them to his sacred work. Thus, the Lord's disciples were ordained to the gospel ministry. Desire of Ages 296.3. He was called the fisherman of, he who called the fisherman is still calling men to his service. And he is just willing to manifest his power through us as through the first disciples. Lessons to study from Judas, who betrayed his master. The pride of life, love of money, and ambition of worldly renown were the cause of the downfall of Judas. Judas resisted transformation and character by Jesus. So friends, if all these people can become new, except Judas who resisted the goodness, all became new people. And why not you and I cannot do? Why not you and I can become faithful disciples to serve the Master? When we are faced with trials in life, we have to turn to Jesus, just like the flowers turn to the sun. In England, a girl got first prize in a flower show. When she was asked the reason, she said she came and changed these flowers to the sun. That's why she got the biggest flower and the prize. So we have to look to Jesus, the finisher of our faith. Then we can be turned and become like this disciple. Thank you, friends. God bless you.